This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
It's your guys' job today to make me look very important, very popular, and, laugh more than normal at all my jokes, and just, in general, pump me up.
I can't make that promise.
You already took care of it for us, Vicky, to be honest.
Did you?
Well, I told Phil's son, Jackson, in the house today. I started with, hey, what time did you get up this morning? He goes, about 3:30. I said, well, 3:30. And I said, well, your dad does a lot around here.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I broke it down right
There
off
you
the top.
go.
Well, I'll tell you, the kid gave me a look.
Really?
Well, because Phil gets in here before us, right? So
Sure.
the
He
kid
didn't
gave
believe
me
you.
the kid gave me the look on like, well, I've been here for about half an hour.
He hasn't done much.
So I really worked that hard for about 45 minutes.
And then you took him for a walk. It's Take Your Kid to Work Day. I don't know if that's the official title, but there'll be a lot of kids at their parents' work today, I believe, at least from Jack's school. So he's here with me this morning.
Great kid. I got to tell you.
Thank you very
honest
much,
to God. Like, he really is. And his brother's good, too.
Yeah.
He wanted to come in, too.
He did, but he's a little rowdy, and especially with his brother around, they'd be fighting, and I'd be getting mad at them, and it's no good having the two of them here.
Yeah,
that
his
would've
time
been-
will come.
Yeah, his time will come. Yeah.
Oh, he can't wait. I
Yeah,
bet. Sure.
He's excited. Yes.
So you guys brought in Timbits today.
Yeah, and he Timbits.
That was nice of him.
Nice.
And then you promised some breakfast.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the kid's dressed to the nines. He's got his hockey gear on, right? He's got his hair done. Like, I'm telling you,
He combs his hair.
He's got gel in there.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
something
He's
going
got
on
product
there,
in
too.
there for sure.
This kid came to work like he's getting his picture taken here. I'm telling you, like he was on a job, like, applying for a job.
Sure.
No, that's a good skill.
But that's what you have to do.
Yes.
Now you have to
Yeah.
dress for the job you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure they have. I see that in sports programs too, right? They have to get dressed up now before a game and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's
Yeah,
good to have them here.
You took him for a walk to get you do your walk in the morning. Parts of the building I never go to. You got water.
Well, they've got a water filter system upstairs here, so it's good for me to get my steps in. So I saw he had his own backpack and water bottle, and I said, hey, you want to go for a walk up? Yeah, sure. So we go upstairs. I explained to him I didn't even know we had this, but it's like we have chilled, we have like just room temperature water, and then they have sparkling, like
Really?
a tap for sparkling up there. And he goes, well, no, I got my water at home. So the poor kid came up for a walk like he needs to
enjoyed
do
it.
steps.
Uncle Joe, he
Yeah.
loved
Who doesn't
that.
want to be with Uncle Joe?
Yeah.
What time
right.
does he usually eat breakfast
Breakfast?
at? Because I got to get the order in.
What between 7 and 8? He mentioned hotcakes.
Whatever he wants. I don't care.
Do
It's
they
one
still
day.
have hotcakes
I
there?
assume at McDonald's they still
Wow.
have hotcakes.
Are you
for
sure
bread.
that's not what Dad wants? His dad likes his hotcakes.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Hey there, TJV. This is JC from East Selkirk, and, I've probably biatched about this before, but it's been popping up again a lot lately, and seems to me we've got quite a few fans of the wallflowers out there, because I'm noticing a lot lately, people on the highways driving around with their cars with one headlight. Please, people, if your one headlight is broken, get it fixed. It blocks out your light. You can't see what you're driving at night. Come on. Not that expensive.
I've had people let me know when mine, like, you'll pull in for gas or you'll pull into a convenience store.
Yeah.
And I've had people say, hey, just so you know, one of your lights is out.
Well,
like
that's
it.
the thing. Oftentimes you just don't know that it's there until someone tells you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice when people let you know. I really like it. Okay, the whole LED lights thing is becoming a serious issue when this is the second time we've had somebody call the bone phone, own up to owning these annoying LED lights, and apologize for it.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I'm just calling to say I'm sorry, everybody. So story time. So my one driver light headlight burnt out. Like a week later, passenger light burnt out. And this is like the fourth time in the last 3 years that they burnt out. So it might be a wiring issue. I don't know. Took it to the shop, blah, blah, blah. They end up, nothing's wrong with the wiring, but they installed some LED lights. Those friggin' things are bright. I know they're bright. I'm sorry. When you flash me,
I flash my high beams, which ironically are still the yellow lights, which don't really make my low beams much brighter when I put my bright beams on, but just wider. And yeah, and my stupid car, it costs about $450 to change my headlights because my stupid lights, you have to pull off the front bumper and a bunch of crap just to access them. Not like the old vehicles, you just reach in, you can reach at the bulbs there, but no, you gotta do a bunch of crap. So yeah, I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and once I save up a little bit of money, I am gonna be going and getting them swapped, see if they could just put the LEDs for my brights and give me the yellows back. So I apologize.
Oh, I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah.
He's feeling the heat. People are flashing their brights at him. Must happen a lot.
He's the first to apologize, though.
No, we
Yeah,
had
for
another.
sure.
We had another lady call up. I don't know if she was apologizing, but she was basically saying, "Stop flashing your brights at me. I know my LEDs are annoying."
Well, there's a lesson in empathy for you. Like this person might know and might be saving up to get their lights fixed. You
Yeah.
just don't know what the situation
That's
is, right?
Yep. Okay, the driving the speed limit, like that's also a major issue on the Bone Phone.
Hey guys, love your show. First time caller. Name's Jackie.
Welcome.
Just driving through the city as usual, and just for the love of God, can Winnipeggers driving at least, for minimum, do the posted speed limit on all the streets you're driving on?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. Some of us drive a little faster. Fine. But at least do the speed limit. I can't stand when you're coming down Lagimodier or any of those and people are doing 65, 70, it's 80 kilometers an hour. It would help us all get around a lot quicker than being stuck behind people doing 20 under. All right. Have a great day, guys.
It's time to write my song.
How did
What
that
was
go?
that song again?
Doing 40 and an 80. Listen, there's going to be people that are going to argue and say, look, it's maximum 80, right? I mean, I know it's an unwritten law. Most of us will probably go 82, maybe 84, right?
Yep.
Sometimes, and you know you're probably not getting pulled over, but I can't say for sure. But there's too many people now that really are going 40 or 50 instead of 80. It's like they're not reading the signs at all. That gets very frustrating, I think, for everybody. And I'm not a speeder by any means. Most people will tell you I'm a creature of habit. Like, I'll take one route. I don't care what GPS is telling me. If that's the route I know, right?
Yeah.
And so, but 40, or 50,
And an 80.
even a 60 and an 80
Yes.
But what
seems
is the
like-
argument for, that's the max, I'm going to go under it? Is it just that they don't feel safe driving faster? or-
I believe that's the case for some people.
Being overly cautious.
Overly
Could be.
cautious, or just oblivious that, no, this is
Yeah.
what I'm comfortable at. I
Yeah.
don't care what the sign says.
I
Yeah.
think in most cases, people that do that just don't realize that it's 80 and they're just
Right.
doing 60. That's
Yeah.
Okay, the hooligan, and he's extra fired up in this call.
I'd like to know what the hell in a handbasket is going on with McPhillips and Jefferson. They got the inside lane closed off at Jefferson, barricades on either side of McPhillips and Jefferson. It looks like sidewalk work, and I don't see anybody there. Like, you start a project, like, we got excellent weather right now. Like, what the I ain't seen anybody there. Like, honestly, you're up the flow of traffic, like always. Put up these barricades and no workers there. I can't use McGregor yet because I don't know if it's open yet all the way through. Like, let's get this done before the snow's flying. No, we gotta stop the project and continue next year. Meanwhile, all these lanes are all up.
Glad your son's in today.
Yeah, he could.
I'll tell you what, I think I might have to take you in to merge to get something done with the carpal tunnel because you had a lot of work there.
And
Lot of bleeps.
even listening to it, I was like, oh my God, did I get them all? Did I get them all? I'm glad you got it off your chest, hooligan.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Take your kid to work day. Thank you, Joe, for continuing to check on my son who's down the hall. 14 years old, Jack. He's here at the office, and you got breakfast ordered. You're taking care of everything this morning.
I'll tell you what, I said, Jack, what's going on? He's looking at TikTok, and I said, listen, I'm sorry I got to get back on the show, or we could have a good discussion about TikTok, because Vicky taught me a little bit about TikTok.
Sure.
I called it VicTok. Anyway,
She did teach you. She did teach you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think he started following me on TikTok, but
You know, I'm going to make that happen
hey,
right
we're
now.
on IG together,
I'll
Jack
go-
and I.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he should be connected with you on TikTok as well.
I said to him, I said, I haven't done anything on TikTok video-wise. He didn't look too surprised
Yeah.
as I was walking out of the room. He kind of,
Now, should he be in the room observing what you're doing, Phil?
He's got his own
or-
studio.
Yeah, he's in his
He's
own
like a
studio.
squatter. This Aubrey came in here, and he's like taking over the industry. Does he want to get in the industry?
No. Well, I don't
I'm
know.
going to talk to him
I don't
about
think
that.
so.
On my next break over there,
That's
when I
right.
bring him his breakfast, I'm going to talk to
He
him.
said he wants to be a pediatrician someday.
Oh,
Really?
gosh, don't take him off
Yeah.
that track
No,
then. Yeah.
absolutely not.
Are you kidding me? You could retire if
Yeah.
that kid becomes a pediatrician.
I
That's
will-
so nice.
I will push that. He's been in here already. He was watching me prepare what I do in the morning, and we'll get him in here eventually. But
Yeah. I just want to make sure he's got enough for his report or
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
he has
yeah.
to do.
He'll be okay. He'll spend enough
They got to
time.
do a report about this?
I
I don't
think
know.
so.
What do you do? I can't even remember.
I'll tell you what he does. He's going to have to fumble through that. I mean, what's he going to write? Like, how exciting is
They
this?
eat McDonald's.
Yeah, I
and-
got 3 lines, and he's got to write like $1,000 or 1,000-word essay or something.
He went for a walk with you to get water, Joe.
Yeah. He did.
He talked about TikTok with you.
Uncle
That's
Joe's going to
awesome.
have to teach him about embellishing when it comes to an essay.
I love that you walked down there and chatted with him about TikTok.
Well, he had it. I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm just looking at some TikTok videos," and that was obviously common ground for the two of us.
Yeah,
You guys didn't do this when you were in school, right? It wasn't a thing?
I don't ever remember doing Take Your Kid to Work Day. No.
I think it might have come in just a few years before
Yeah.
I hit grade
It
9.
wasn't around when I was. Plus, there was a couple of options. My dad worked for the transit. He was an electrician for the transit, so I used to go with him once in a while when he'd go down to the garage, right, and see the guys. So sitting in a bus for half a second, pretending you're driving a bus,
be
that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that
Neat.
took all of a minute.
Yeah, after
Right?
that, your dad just wanted you out of his hair after that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure, because I wasn't very handy. That was my brother. My brother was the golden child.
Yeah.
He
So
might
you-
have done it.
Would love to hear from people, by the way,
Yeah.
if they've got their kids at work today.
Yeah, so it's
let
it's
us
still
know.
a big thing.
From what I understand.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jack hasn't done anything work-wise.
Well, he's got you looking out for him,
There's
though.
not
and
much to do
Is there
around
any
here.
filing?
Nothing. We don't do any of that. I got a pad of paper.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Rolling Stones week, baby.
Great album.
Oh, man. Love me some Stones. It's a great week. 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station, Philly Joe and Vicky.
We sent some people on a 92.1 World Tour. That was Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, right? They were the big act that opened up that building. I wonder if they'll do another tour.
You know, I've never seen the Stones.
What?
Well, yeah. It's never worked out for me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, one of the best live of all time.
Well, yeah. Well,
I've been lucky.
Clearly. When was the last time they were in Winnipeg?
Ooh.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I don't
Probably.
even remember the name of that tour. We had Steel Wheels.
Would that have been at the old barn?
It was Stadium.
Stadium.
Oh.
Yeah.
They did a
okay,
stadium
yeah, yeah.
show here.
Where's H when you need him? He
Yeah.
probably introed them.
Seriously, I remember talking to Mick. Keith. Oh, Keith. Keith still looks the same. Seriously.
It would sound a lot like that. Yes,
Yeah.
it would.
Yes.
But yeah, it's one of those things.
Someone said 97.
1997.
That was Steel Wheels.
Wow.
Could have been that tour. Or
Those
Voodoo
are-
Lounge. Voodoo Lounge, I think, was the tour they had here outside.
Two biggest concert regrets for me, not seeing the Stones and then Pink Floyd, because there was a Pink Floyd show at the stadium
That was another good one.
in the 90s.
But it
and
was David Gilmour, no Roger Waters.
for the one at the stadium.
Gilmour, yeah, there was they had already broken
Pulse.
up the two of them, but it was
The
fantastic.
Pulse tour.
I mean, the good news about the Stones is there's a chance that they could go out on another tour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Pink
yeah.
Floyd, they hate each other, so
Yeah.
you're not getting that whole
No,
band.
Gilmour doesn't even tour anymore. But I'll
Right.
tell you, that night there was no pyrotechnics needed for that Pink Floyd show
Oof.
outside. There was clouds of smoke everywhere.
Yeah, man.
It was Voodoo Lounge, that tour that they had here in '97. It was great.
Bunch of my buddies went to. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I missed it, but I'll always regret not going. We all. I mean, I think. Look, a lot. There's just a lot. You're not going to get to see every band you've ever wanted to see, and there's going to be a list of bands that you regret not seeing in your life.
Well, the old barn, there was U2, McCartney, Pink Floyd, Stones. Those were just like outdoor shows just have a certain magic about them. We talked, believe it or not, when Brian Adams was just here, we talked about that show at Birds Hill. Rain like buckets, but it was still a show. There's people that will take you
incredible.
back into the show where the Eagles played at Assiniboia Downs outside.
Wow, really?
Like, there's just something magical about a big outdoor show. We cringe every year because we want more outdoor shows like at the stadium.
More stadium shows, more massive bands like Guns N' Roses over at the stadium, AC/DC at the stadium. Those were great shows. Like,
the weather is the risk, right?
Yeah.
You don't get them more often because of that, but it feels like you're not even in Winnipeg when you're at those shows sometimes.
There's an energy, like for blocks and blocks as you walk up to a stadium show, because it's usually a massive band, and people are just fired up to see them, right? These are bucket list bands.
You put cash in your pocket back in those days and a garbage bag in your other pocket in case it rained. That was going to be your raincoat, and you were good to go.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
762-555 if you'd like to play along. We love it when you play along with Would You Rather. Start with you, Vicky, as we always do. Would you rather forget your partner's birthday or have your partner forget your birthday?
I'd rather them forget mine, I guess, because the guilt would kill me. Yeah. And then you could, probably get some extra perks.
Once they remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you slot? Would you remind them like eventually sometime throughout the day?
I guess you'd have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you a big birthday person?
Not like some people. I don't go out of my way to make it a big event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna make it a big event this, so
Okay,
you know
it's
this
coming
year.
up.
Yeah,
November
we can't
21st.
wait.
Yeah.
A marching band in here. It's gonna be amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I prefer a mariachi band.
I can't
actually.
find one. I tried. We couldn't find one. We had heard that about you.
I'm glad word got out.
They're busy with Oktoberfest. That being done now, they just kind of bank time off. It's a German thing, mariachi.
Wait,
I'm kidding.
wait a minute.
I'm kidding. But that's the best I could do. I got an
Sure, yeah, okay, I'll take it.
I'm a big birthday guy. Like, I wish everybody a happy birthday. I make it a thing on Facebook and all that stuff. So I would rather they forget mine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think most people would.
I
agree
feel
with
bad
that.
when I forget somebody's birthday.
too.
Terrible. Yeah. Would you rather, Vicky, wake up in the morning after a crazy party? And you know how you start piecing that night together? Okay. Remember that you jumped naked on a trampoline, or remember that you DM'd an ex and asked if they still think about you.
Ooh.
So naked trampoline, or do you still think about me?
Were people filming the trampoline, or was
We'll
this
go
a private moment?
No filming. We'll say
Okay.
no filming.
Gosh, I guess trampoline. I'd rather be naked on a trampoline than ruin my relationship, if you can believe it.
Well, only your ex would know about this. You could, right? Your current doesn't have to know that you dropped that DM.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like secrets. And
Fair enough.
That's not good.
So naked trampolining.
yeah, sounds
get-
fun.
You know what? Well, I don't know if it sounds fun. At a certain age, we're a different age, but you get to a certain age, things are going to hit the bottom of the trampoline before other parts. So
They might get stuck in those coils.
that's it. Anything can happen on a trampoline. I'm just going to seriously go with at least if I DM an ex. It's only the one person that knows unless they tell some people, but I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Trampoline, I'd be worried too many of the neighbors. Somebody would have seen something they didn't need to see.
Okay, the DM for Joe. Would you rather, Vicky, walk around the office challenging your coworkers to arm wrestling matches, or challenge them to hula hoop competitions?
I think I have a better chance at hula hoop.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're carrying that around like, hey, yeah, you want,
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
it's-
terrible at hula hoop. Terrible.
too.
Oh.
Imagine being the person in the office challenging other coworkers to physical
Yes,
feats.
not a good look.
That's not a good look.
No.
But arm wrestling has a bit more of a douchey feel to it than hula hoop. Just sounds fun, like a fun
That's true.
competition.
That's
I can't
true.
do a hula hoop. My only option is going to be bringing in chalk and a couple of wristbands and cut off sleeves and do my best.
The movie Over the Top.
Over the top, Sylvester Stallone. Nobody hula hooped.
Just chalk it up.
Right.
Challenging everybody. All right. We'll finish off with this one. Would you now, Vicky, I should have asked you beforehand. This is an old inside joke with Joe and I. Zubaz pants.
Sure.
Okay, good. Just
I'm
making
very
sure.
familiar.
They
All
made a
right.
comeback.
Good.
Yeah.
Would you rather retire from radio and become a door-to-door salesman selling those giant old-school satellite dishes? You know, the ones that take up half.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling,
Yes.
hey, these are making a comeback. You should buy one. Or door-to-door salesperson selling Zubaz pants.
Well, Zubas for sure. Nobody's going to buy a giant satellite dish. There's no chance.
You get HBO or MTV.
Cinemax.
No, I'm going Zubas.
Zubaz?
There's
Yeah.
still one up in my neighborhood somebody has up in their backyard. I can't even think that thing's moved, from shifting over for a
Yeah.
satellite anymore.
My ex-boyfriend used to sell Zubas pants.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Door-to-door?
I was
No.
gonna
Yeah,
say you
yes.
would know about who started. The Road Warriors. That was their invention.
The old wrestlers.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
wow.
they started Zubaz.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So are you going to sell Zubaz?
Oh, I have to just
Yeah.
because of the wrestling tie.
Part of your brand.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
look good in them.
Yeah. Plus, old satellite dish. I had a family member that used to have one for Italian programming, and this thing we would zero it in if my uncle wasn't home, my cousins were, and you'd find all of a sudden this adult entertainment channel
yeah.
unscrambled, right, and then we'd have to get it. He'd be coming in the house if he was out in the garden. My uncle come back in the house, all you hear is as he sees his satellite dish shifting in his backyard. It's
That's
awesome.
Would You Rather Wednesday.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
I'm sure you guys saw the story about Tom Brady admitting that he cloned his dog, Junie.
Saw the headline about it.
Yeah, Tom Brady says his dog, Junie, is clone of former dog, Lua, that died in 2023. Brady is an investor. He's an investor in everything. The
Yeah.
guy's got some scratch. In Colossal Biosciences, a biotech company. They used blood collected prior to Lua's death to clone her, and now that is Junie.
I could see people that are pet owners that would want to do that.
But
I
you
don't
would
know if
never
the
come
cost-
out with the same dog. It would be a different personality, right? It might look kind of like it.
I don't know. I don't
that
know
the
enough
deal?
about genetics and that kind of stuff to answer that question. But I would think there has to be some similarities, or why would people do it? I would think some of the traits, I have a French bulldog. Well, genetically, if you have a French bulldog, you can go online and watch a video of a French bulldog, and they all have the same pretty much mannerisms, right? So I would think cloning would bring it a step closer
Yeah.
to being the same dog that you had. Otherwise, why would you do it?
But you're right, though, Vicky. It wouldn't know you the way the former dog. You know what I mean, right?
But there's a difference between a breed's general demeanor, because,
Yes.
certain dogs have certain traits,
Right.
and your individual dogs, little traits that you know.
So if you had the money, is this something that would interest you?
I've only had one dog in my life, and I loved her very much, Summer, but she was also very annoying sometimes. So I think I'd start fresh.
So you wouldn't clone the Joe?
No.
You love Stewie.
Yeah.
If you had the money, would you clone Stewie?
If it's telling me that I would get the same dog, outside of the genetics,
Yeah.
I would probably look into that. I don't know what the cost would be, but if it's Tom Brady kind of money, I'm assuming it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is the first time you're reporting this story, and the person you're talking about is Tom Brady. It's
Yeah.
not, you know what I mean?
Right.
Barbara Streisand
Yeah.
did it too.
Yeah, so we're talking a certain level of. Yeah, I think if anything,
Perhaps.
maybe I'll just get another Frenchie.
Yeah.
When it's, but I don't even want to think about that. I got a few
Cloning
years
yourself would be neat, but I'm assuming
no.
there's some kind of it has to be passed away.
Well, again,
'cause
I don't know if it would be the exact same person.
I'll tell you right
two
now.
of me? How great would that be? Help me do errands.
It would be great for you, but you described your dog as somebody you loved, but yet was still annoying. I'm
Yeah.
sure my wife would give the same description about me. Somebody she loved, but quite annoying. No one wants to be cloned.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
I'm going to go the low percentage again today. 15%. 15% of people say this is the item they use the most now in the kitchen. 15% of people say this is the item they use most now in the kitchen, the most often.
780 City, good morning. Do you have a guess for us?
Yeah, is it an air fryer?
It's not the air fryer. That was number
That was
3.
my first thought.
Yeah,
Vicky doesn't have one, eh?
November 21st is coming up.
Don't get me one.
You're getting one. Too bad. And a bread maker. Good.
Bread.
Every kitchen.
I'll get you. My mom and dad's bread maker hasn't been used in 22 years.
Dusty.
Good morning, City.
Morning. Would it be a blender?
Not a blender. Good answer.
Smoothies, sure.
Yeah, lots.
Very popular.
780 City for Finger 11 Tea Party and Headstones tickets. Go ahead.
I'm going to go with an air fryer.
Not air fryer. No.
Oh,
Yeah, so we've had air fryer as a guest already. 780 City. Good morning.
is it ice maker?
Not an ice maker.
Those are handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very handy.
Hard to find a good one, I hear, though.
Oh, really?
If you have like one that's outside of a fridge. I had a friend who had one that would leak everywhere.
A separate one. Looks almost like a water cooler kind
Yeah.
of thing, right? And it comes with the scoop and.
Like restaurant quality,
Yeah.
like industrial quality, right
Well,
there
apparently
in the
the
kitchen.
one Vicky's friend has is not. It was leaking.
Read reviews before you buy.
Watch your ice turn to water.
Puddles all over the kitchen.
Oh, great party.
wanted a cold drink.
Thanks for telling me to take my shoes off at the door. We'll just sop up the water with my sock.
Hi, City.
Hi, is it a microwave?
Not a microwave. Number 2, by the way.
Good
microwave
guess.
and air fryer. Yeah.
Oh, those soggy cheese sandwiches you can make with the
it's-
microwave, so tasty. When I first got a microwave, that's what I kept doing. Pull a cheese slice on the bread and stuffing in the microwave.
Just
a
to
soggy
melt it.
cheese
Really? Not even toaster?
Nope. I thought it was so great, that microwave. I could make kind of a cheese sandwich with the cheese melted.
Yeah.
Hi, City.
Philip, Joseph, and Victoria. It's Brendan. I'm going to go with like a Keurig coffee maker.
Brendan, you're a good man, but it is not the Keurig. It's not the Nespresso. It's none of those. It's not a coffee maker.
Man, after that intro, I
So
really,
formal.
I thought you had her. I did.
That's very good.
Next time, guys. Thank
Yep,
you.
for sure.
Cheers.
Great try. Could you repeat the question again?
15. Yes, I can, Victoria. 15% of people say this is the item they use now the most often in the kitchen.
So small number. So it could be something maybe
Yeah.
a little off the
Now you're
radar.
thinking.
Oh,
Philip, now you're
see?
thinking.
I'm like Columbo over
Well,
here.
you got it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Hi, City.
Hello. I was just wondering, is it by chance one of those egg flipper things, like the utensil?
No.
Like a
Egg flipper.
spatula?
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Are we ready for a clue?
Yeah.
Spatula is actually a great guess.
Oh,
but
spatula.
yeah, go ahead.
Had a few of those broken over my butt when I was a kid. Bad.
Are you giving us a clue?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, but that just brought back a memory. The clue
Trauma
is,
dump.
This is not an item. Yeah, or this is an item that you don't necessarily have to use in the kitchen. People use it everywhere else too. That's why it's only 15%.
That's why it's only 15%.
Oh, wow.
That's why.
Whoa.
That's freaky.
That's what you sound like.
You got to
That's
turn the
freaky.
radio down. Hello, City.
Hey, can I get a lifeline, please?
Philly or Vicky?
Let's go, Vicky.
Oh, I had all these guesses prepared, and then you threw this non-kitchen one out there. Gosh, what would you not use in?
I was going to go
kitchen?
toaster oven, but you don't use that in the living room.
No. Well,
No.
you can, but
What about a bottle opener?
not a bottle opener.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
You let me know when another clue's needed.
Oh gosh, already.
Headstones.
Well, if your whole list got blown out by my
no,
clue.
it's true.
like,
It's so true.
either you were being overly dramatic or you really need my help here.
I do.
Hello, City.
Let's go with Tupperware.
Not Tupperware, no.
Nice
This
guess,
is a
yeah.
non-conventional thing as far as kitchen use would go.
Oh,
But it'll make sense once you hear the answer.
780 City. Hello there.
Hi. Is it a meat thermometer?
It's not a meat thermometer, no.
hate to find out what you're using that for outside the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what are you doing with
Yeah.
that in the bathroom? 780 City. 780 2484. Go ahead.
Good morning from the Poor Boys.
Oh,
Poor
of course,
boys.
yeah.
What number is this?
Number 5 today, but
5, very
still
rare.
this, I'm on number 3's phone.
Oh,
Okay.
number 3's phone seems to be the magical phone. But
Yeah.
Poor Boy 5 is like that Pokemon card that's hard to find. Like,
Yep.
you
we
know.
don't talk to him much.
Yeah, rare gem here.
Okay. KPB5, what do you got?
All right, so everybody put our heads together for this one, and we're going to get the telephone for recipes and whatnot.
I got to tell you something, Poor Boy 5. I don't know who came up with the answer. But yes, your phone, because of the amount of recipes, or you're looking for that added feature
Timer.
on Google, and the timer. The phone has become such a popular kitchen aid item now. 15% of people say it's the most often used thing they have in the kitchen.
That's so true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, on behalf of everybody else trying to win, we love you guys, but that's enough poor boy winning for the week, okay? Is that cool? Is that cool? You guys got what? How many of you going to this concert now? It's going to be a wild night.
We have you down for 2 rows, I think, in the concert.
Hey, man, poor boys out here putting you guys.
It's not poor boys, it's poor boys, because they're winning.
Oh, yeah.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Come on, Vicky.
Holy diver.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so good.
Sometimes it hurts.
It does, eh?
That was good, though.
Gotta push those vocals.
That's right.
Could you imagine going on workers' comp? How did you do it? I sang out Holy Diver at work. I'd like to see that paperwork go. And the person from across the desk going, pardon me?
What?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
That's what I do at
You
work.
walking in there with a neck brace?
What do you mean?
I have to turn my whole body to turn right.
Oh, it's so good. Bring a lawyer with you. Workers' comp for
I got off TV.
sucking on a lozenge, just to
Sure.
make sure you got all
Play
that.
it up hard. You
Hot
gotta
tea.
Bring some audio with you of you doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Here,
this is
listen
what
to
I
it
do.
again.
Yeah.
Listen to it again.
All the times I've done it just to show a pattern, you know.
This is my vocal cords.
You
are
could
screwed.
be out of work for years.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station, Philly Joe and Vicky. That was in honor of Take Your Kid to Work today. I think there's a lot of kids at work today. We had someone in a grader, which would be very exciting.
I think, Vicky, you asked people to start texting in on the Boston Pizza text line on what, occupation they have and their kid being a part of.
I want to find the best one. Who's got the best? So far, graders looking pretty good.
Yeah.
That
Big
is-
machines?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I mean, I still remember as a kid, especially my brother. My brother was big into playing with like Tonka stuff and, making the sounds of the trucks because I'd be like doing something because I'm a little older and he was like, like with his hand on the truck, like making the sounds like it's moving.
Yeah.
That just reminded me of that. So I could imagine for Miles sitting in his dad's grader.
Yeah, that would be cool. Any kind of big, heavy machinery
Oh,
would
man.
be pretty neat. But I think we're doing a good job today. We'll get Jack in here in a little bit, my 14-year-old, get him on the air at some point this morning. I know his couple
Has
of
he
his buddies.
signed a
What's that?
waiver? Has he signed?
Does he have to? I don't want him to hurt his vocal
Well,
cords.
that's
like,
the thing. Vicky put a
No
scare in
singing.
him.
yeah, but we'll get him in here and see how he's enjoying things this morning. I laughed. I said, "You're eating good." So far, that's about it. Because we've supplied a lot of food. Joe keeps walking in there and giving him more food, donuts.
He is
Pancakes.
amazing for what he's eating. He's only used 2 napkins.
Yeah.
That kid's pretty neat for a 14-year-old.
Coming up this hour, so we've got the Bone Phone in less than 10 minutes, and then another chance to play Who the Hell Is That? That's right. We're still looking for that final voice.
Yeah, it's worth $8,600.
So stand by. That's coming up.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Philly Joe and Vicky at 8:48.
We still have tickets for the incredibly hip to give away in the Stoneheads, the tribute act, coming to the Club Region Event Center. Tickets are going to go on sale tomorrow. We'll do that before we leave on a PJV happy ending, okay?
So right before we wrap
Yeah.
the show at about between 9:30 and 10. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
That's just talking to your kid.
I
Jack,
know,
that's
you've
why
been-
you're laughing.
You've been
Jack, pull up the microphone here.
Here, let me get him set up here.
You've been yapping him up all morning.
Catching
I
up
gotta
with the
give you a
kid.
lot of pull right in there, Jack. Come on.
Catching the kid.
Yeah. You've eaten well this morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he brought in the Timbits.
Mm-hmm. That was his idea. Get some Timbits, and then Joe ordered some McDonald's
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I said I would order breakfast this morning.
hot cakes.
Yep.
How did they go down?
Great.
Good, yeah.
Hot cakes,
him
bacon.
You want to send a shout out? Send a shout out to a couple of your buddies who sent you messages this morning because they wanted to hear you on the air.
Well, like
Millsy.
Millsy, yeah.
Yeah, good morning,
Hoper.
Millsy. He's played hockey with Millsy for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Hoper sent you a message
Hoper
too?
sent me one, yeah.
Yeah. There.
These are your hockey buddies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the school aspect of this? You have to write a report or something?
Something like that.
Okay.
Presentation. I don't know.
Presentation of all this excitement? Wow.
Breakdown of the pancakes you
I
ate.
tried
yeah.
to get him to take some pictures. I'm like, you want some
I did.
photo?
I
Oh,
took
you
some.
got
Yeah.
some pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, he's really good at projects. I'll say that. He sounds
smart kid.
He sounds a little disinterested in the project that he may have to do here, but he does like PowerPoint presentations and stuff.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
How much do you charge per hour? I might need you to do mine. I can't do any of that stuff.
You could put one together for Joe. Okay, also follow Joe on TikTok.
I just did.
You did? Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Wow,
let's
what does
see.
that get you up to, Joe?
Well, I got to
37, I
check
think.
now.
37.
I got. Was that how many I have?
I think it was 37.
He knows better
You
than
know
you
what?
do.
I might hire you part-time as my social media expert. Can you do that?
You could run his accounts for him.
Yeah, man.
Get some photos up there.
Yeah,
Do
maybe,
some
yeah.
TikToks for him.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, good.
Yeah, see, look already numbers jumping up. Joe Aiello, WPG, TikTok.
You know what the most exciting part of this
Jack
for him
started
is?
following me right here. It says
That most of the kids he goes to school with have to be there from like 9 to 5 with their parents.
Right.
He's going to be home by like 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that works.
Working on trying to make up stuff about the project you got to present. Embellish. Wow.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly, Joe, and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.